What's up, guys? Welcome to JD Stone Gaming. This is your boy JD Stone, and I'm continuing Rayman Legends. Today I am going to, well, first off, I'm going to show you what did not record when I thought it was recording yesterday. So I beat 2 levels already, and now I'm going back through them and to redo them. This is a new thing that I just unlocked when I started the game up today. It's called the Daily Challenge. So yeah, this is, there's a reason it says run. As you can see by the fiery pillar following me, I'm timed on how fast I can run. So if I move slowly, I will get hit by the fire and my time is done. So you collect the lums, try to get as far as you can. Here I thought, by looking at the numbers before the game started, I was doing really good to get where I am. I end at like 400 something meters. So I thought that was pretty good. I'm like, hey, I'm doing really well on this. This is cool. Yeah, no, not really. You'll see after I do this that I am way off of the top. Oh, there we go. 486.15 meters. See, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, let's try the leaderboard and we'll see where I'm at. Go to the top 10 and let's see where I'm at here as far as that goes. 24.5 kilometers. I'm only 486 meters. Slight difference there. Just a slight. That's why I exited the challenge. I said, nope, not now. I'm done. So now I'm going to go through and do the 2 levels that I beat yesterday. Funny thing is, I actually did this. I beat this part of this level, and oh my gosh, I hate this part. This drove me mad. I was so mad trying to beat this part. I almost threw my controller. Thank goodness I did not. I've been trying to work on my rage issue, so video games sometimes do not help that. I mean, if you grew up when I did and played Super Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or anything like that, you understand rage quits. You understand the whole destroying the family since 1992 jokes. But I got close to breaking my new PS4 controller with this level. And by the time the video ends today, I will definitely have been at that point of going, okay, I'm just going to quit because I do not want to do something I will regret. And right here where it kind of stopped there, it kind of lagged a little bit. For some reason I hit something on my controller. I'm not used to the PS4 controller right now. I'm still learning it. And it took pictures or something. I don't know what it did, but I touched the touchpad apparently, and it like snapshotted a bunch of times and froze the screen. So I cut that out of the video. Yeah. And this is another one of those rage quit times. I had it. I got the dude I was supposed to get for you guys. And then I landed in the spikes. This time I was smart enough to move over to the right instead of go straight down. So that didn't happen again. Because let me tell you, I would have been mad if I had done that again. And there we go. Thankfully I caught myself after the first time. So all I did was lose my little shield. But I did get perfect scores on this level and the next level twice in a row. So, that's good. And, oh, there goes my shield. And here I am at the end of the level. Like I said before, Glowbox is my favorite character in Rayman, just because he's a frog and he can shrink down to nothing. He's like gel. Gelatinous blob. Which sometimes helps a lot in this game, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. And here's the thing, at the end of every level, it calculates the lums that you collect to see what kind of trophy you get. And I got the gold trophy on this one. I unlocked a new hero, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go look at the hero. There's my Teensy Ray. Teensies are the characters of the game. And this one is dressed up like Rayman. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking to see how much each of these cost. These are all unlockable characters in the game. Apparently 1 million is the highest. But as you hit these numbers in your lum count, you unlock the character that corresponds to that number. Like I just did with Teensy Ray, I needed 5,000. So next up is 9,000. And the reason I chose this Rayman is because this is where I ended the video last time, was I had this guy. So I was like, okay, let me go back to where I was. I beat the level, the first level that I just did, the castle with Glowbox, and then I started going through this level and beat it with this Rayman. So I was like, okay, well, let me do that again so that I can at least catch up with you guys. Now the difference in this level and the other one was, the other one, most of the level was on the first video. The whole level for this would have been on the second video if it had posted and recorded the way I wanted it to. So, let me go ahead and just do this for you guys and finish the level out. I have noticed that it is a little easier to do the levels once you beat it. I'm sure that's the same with a lot of games, is once you actually beat the level you can just breeze through it for the most part. Go ahead and let me know in the comments any levels and games that you guys can find that to be true too. I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that. I know some people would say once you beat it, maybe the infamous water temple from Ocarina of Time would have been one of those levels, but personally I have to disagree because that level's just hard regardless. That's another rage quit level. But that's for another time. So, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking of this game so far. I thought it was actually pretty fun, and I'm really, really glad that I got the chance to play this, because I love Rayman, I always have. And Legends has been getting a lot of good press. When it came out, it was hailed as a very good game. It was kind of a sequel to Rayman Origins. Apparently it's taking place 100 years after Origins ended. So it's kind of a neat concept on this. But it reminds me a lot of Origins in the sense of the gameplay and the kind of game it is and everything, which isn't bad because it's like an update. If I can ever get my computer to work, I have another classic / modern game to play for you guys. Sonic Mania is another really good one. Sonic Generations is right in that vein too. And cool thing about Generations is each level has two parts to it. So you do the level once in the old side-scroller Sonic, and then the second time you do the level, it's in the 3D modern Sonic, like Sonic Adventure. So when people do this kind of thing, like Ubisoft has gotten not quite as bad press as EA, but they've gotten a lot of some hate for some of the games. Rayman seems to stay up there in the positive section. I haven't noticed a lot of hate towards Rayman. Most of the hate I've seen is towards stuff like Assassin's Creed. But as far as Rayman itself goes, they've been pretty on top of it, which is awesome that they've been able to keep this series going so long without a lot of hate. I think I said in the first video, 92, 95 was the first Rayman game on original PlayStation, and that's a good 13 years that this has been going. Well, that's pretty good across a variety of platforms, which is really nice. And thanks to places like Steam, you can get a lot of these on your computer and just play them on your computer now. And they even have Rayman games. I got 3 different Rayman games on my Android too right now that are really fun. I know 2 of them are runners, like Temple Run, that kind of idea. It's a side-scroller running game. I haven't played the 3rd one yet. It's a new one that I downloaded when I got my new phone. But it'd be interesting to see if I can get the phone games on this and do this for you too. That'd be kind of fun. Now, the reason for this title that I have here, Barbara Awakens. Barbara is one of the main characters in Rayman. She is the female Viking with a big battle axe that you see in a lot of the artwork and with the character and stuff like that. She's one of the main core characters for Rayman. And by beating this level here, you unlock her so that she's a playable character now. And I thought, oh, okay, this is going to be a fun level. Let's do this. I like Barbara. She's a good character to play as. She can kind of float with her little winged helmet. And I was like, okay. So this is cool. Oh, crap! So remember the thing I did at the first part of the game? Or the level today? With that timed run? Yeah! Here it is again. So I personally am not even concerned with collecting all these lumps in this level. I should be, but I'm not. I just want to get the 3 teensies that I need to get and get Barbara free. Because there's a lot of times that I cut it real close. Like right there is one of them. And there's the teensy that I need. And I end up just giving up here and going back to get that teensy. Because I realized after I did it how I'm supposed to get that teensy out of that cage. And it's right here by moving that up and breaking it. There's one of 3. And I figured out if I run, maybe I can get along stuff quicker and farther distances. I mean, that should have been a no-brainer, right? And there's another point that I missed it, so I purposely died. But again, I'm not concerned with all these lums that are around that I probably should have been. But it's okay. Right here, my wife actually asked me to do something, so I paused it for a second and did it. But if any of you have ever played Rayman Legends, let me know in the comments what you thought of this level. And any tricks you found for this level too, because I do want to go back and get all of these lums so that I can get the count. But I was just concerned with beating it, unlocking Barber, and getting those 3 teensies that I needed. And I unlocked Barber. So this is fun. Now I'm going to do my scratch-off ticket that I unlocked, because after all, who doesn't love good scratch-off, right? Too bad it doesn't give me real money. But after all, everybody could use a little bit more real money. So, I found this app on my phone a little while ago called Lucktastic, and it's actually kind of fun. Apparently, it's all scratch-off stuff, but you can use your points to win, to redeem them for real stuff, like money or gift card or something like that. So it's kind of a neat idea. It's a free app, and it's got ads in it, but that's not that big a deal to deal with. But it is pretty fun. Now with this game, this level here, I thought, you know what, I really wish I had a second controller. Because trying to do this myself, yeah, that was tricky. This is definitely a good 2-player level. Now, I do realize it is possible to play the level single player, because they wouldn't make the game have to be 2-player. They would make it possible for 1 player. But having the second player makes it easier for the 1 player to do everything. And I do like the idea that they have the little dude doing stuff like tickling the monster's eyes or smacking the eyes so that the thing retreats so it's out of your way. It's kind of a neat little feature that they added to it. This is definitely a level that I'm playing again in the next video. But I can guarantee you that this is also a level that really caused me to consider rage quitting. Because there's a lot of these things that I was just off of. That I did not realize what I was doing. So I hit the rope and I was like, ah, crud. So I go back and stand there right at the end, so it drops the rope and I break it. And then I die. And somehow I end up here. I don't know how I got there, I don't know what it is. There's one of these logs that coming up here that just kind of tripped me out with how it was set up. So I'm definitely going to try to figure that out next time I play this for the next video. But I've gotten every single teensy so far, so I didn't miss any, which is good. And this is where I kind of got tripped up. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing and didn't jump at the right time, so I should have jumped up there and bounced off the walls and got up somewhere else to get one of the teensies. I think it was the first big teensy I needed. So I'm going to have to redo the level, I think. Anyway. But I can tell you that, and that's where I figured I needed to cut that loose. It's kind of a giveaway. If he's glowing, then that means that there's something he can do. Like you'll see here, right there with the rope. How he's glowing and glittering like that. Now this is also part of what I'm going to redo. And I missed so much that I purposely died to try to reset it so I could try to go through it again. But I still missed some. So I'm just going to be like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to do my thing and get the teensy out of it for now. And then I'll go back next time I play the level and get all the lums. There's something there that I should have seen. I love how that just goes over the eye things. The eye claws. And crushes them. That's funny to me. I mean, who doesn't love a good Viking with a axe? She's definitely a character to play, because she's good. And this is where I was tricked out for a little while too. I figured I needed to do that, but how do I get that guy out of this? I'm like, there's nowhere else for me to land. So I'm like, I can't drop down and bring it back and stuff like that. I'm like, what do I do? And that was me testing to see if I could drop onto that and hang onto it and then bring it back and hit up to break the cage. But then I finally decided to do something else. I had the bright idea to move it all the way over to the right and then drop down and try and jump towards it and then break it in the air. And first time that didn't work because I mistimed it and missed it entirely, as you'll see here. So this time I figured, you know what? Let's try this a different way. Let's do that plan of dropping, jumping towards it, and let's use the other guy to move it towards me so that I can break it. There we go. Because she can flutter. So let's use that to my advantage. And that one I just mistimed the jump. So I missed my target. And that time I overshot it. And I missed one there, which I have to go back for. But there's a lot of stuff that I missed in this level, so I'm going to redo this level for you guys when I do the next video. But I wanted to just take a moment and say thank you for all the love and the support. It is so overwhelming and so much appreciated. This is JD Stone for JD Stone Gaming. Have a great night, and remember, play like your life depends on it.